Hello guys, welcome to today's video. So today we'll be discussing the Government of India plans of using the drones for the delivery of vaccines. Vaccines are very essential towards the fight against the COVID-19 pandemic. So some of the steps that Government of India has taken in relation to that we'll be talking in this video. So first one, if at all you are using the drones in the case of vaccine delivery, then how it will help? It will help the nation to fight against the COVID-19 pandemic. And then and also we know that drones are in use since it is one of the latest technologies which are not yet fully used. So we can also enhance the scope of the drone usage in the country. So third is these drones can be used for the delivery of vaccines. So what the Government of India, which is the Ministry of Civil Aviation, has done that on the DGCA, which is the Directorate General of Civil Aviation, so they have granted a conditional exemption to the Government of Telangana for conducting the experimental beyond visual line of sight drone flights for the delivery of vaccines. So it is a conditional exception. Normally, in order to fly the drones in India, still the regulatory authorities are not yet given a clear-cut guidelines. So drones we cannot fly in general. But then now the Government of India has given the conditional exception. So what are the conditions we'll be discussing in the future slides. This exemption has been given only to the Government of Karnataka as of now. And what they can do is they can use the drone flights which are the beyond visual line of sight. So BVLOS. We know that line of sight is nothing but where the pilot or the person who is flying the drone can see the visually. So that up to that distance it can fly. So that is normal a visual range of sight, VLOS. Whereas beyond visual line of sight means it can travel to far more distances. So more distances can be covered. So this is the idea behind this using the BVLOS drone flights. So using this, what are the objectives? So if you are able to use this BVLOS drone flights for the vaccine delivery, then it can limit the human exposure to COVID congested areas. Let's say if some of the containment zone, if you want to transfer the vaccines, then that can be done using the help of the BVLOS drones. And also this can be used for delivery to remote areas, like where the transport facility is not there, or in the villages it can be transported in a faster way. It will also improve the medical supply chain, as we can directly send it to remote areas and to these congested areas. So what it will ensure is it will ensure the faster vaccine delivery and the improved healthcare access to the nation in general. Next, so just now we have said these are the exceptional under exempted conditions. So what are the conditions that are there under which they can use? So the first condition is the Government of Telangana, he shall post a single point coordinator, which is SPC. So they will appoint a coordinator, and what is the role of this coordinator is, so he will be coordinating with the ATC, and the ATC is located at the Shamshabad ATC, which is in Hyderabad. So this coordinator, he will be always in touch with the Shamshabad ATC as long as for the entire duration of the trial flight. We all know that ATC is responsible for the airspace control. So the airspace which is being used by this drone, that have to be controlled. So that is why the ATC is needed. So the SPC will be in constant touch with the ATC. And then the another condition is like these drone operations shall be limited between the sunrise and the sunset. So only in the daytime only these drones are allowed to be permitted. Then what are the other rules of ATC so as to ensure that these drones flights are having a safe operations? So the first condition, one more condition is the permitted height for the drone operation is 400 feet above the ground, AGL. So the drone cannot fly more than 400 feet from the ground. So this ATC has to ensure. And next is the visual meteorological condition should prevail at the takeoff as well as the landing site. So these VMC, so these meteorological conditions, I mean the weather conditions like the wind speed and the visibility, how much is there, and everything. This ATC has to ensure that both of these at both, let's say drone is flying from position 1 to position 2, so from the takeoff side as well as the landing side, these VMC conditions should be sufficient for this safe drone operations. And also this ATC has to take care, like the drone, they themselves have a weather limitations which is set by the manufacturer. So ATC has to ensure that both these are taken into consideration before they are allowing for the safe drone operations. So once these successful trials are completed, since this permission is given on an exceptional ground and then on an experimental basis, so once upon the completion of these trials, the Government of Telangana will submit a detailed proof of concept to Ministry of Civil Aviation and the DGCA. So these trials are supposed to be started in the end of this May 2021. So if at all the Telangana government is successful in these trials, and they will submit a proof of concept, and if the DGC and MoCA agrees, then this vaccination delivery by drones can be a success in the near future. So if you have liked the video, then hit the like button and subscribe to the channel for more amazing videos. And thank you for watching.